one of the biggest questions facing your industry is regulation. David Sachs, the new AI and crypto czar, what are you looking for him and the Trump team to clear away?
Look, I think I'm going to say something controversial. The last 4 years, Biden administration, the lack of clarity on regulatory policy, in many ways, I think was actually constructive for the crypto industry in the sense that there was not a lot of external pressure. Clarity, I think, can be really challenging for markets. Yes, there are obviously bright spots. The rollback of SAB 121 will now allow banks to hold crypto on their balance sheet, make it easier for institutions to hold crypto. Sure, that's great. But clarity, I think, also creates more perspective on what will work and what won't work. In crypto, so far, the view has been number go up, right? We sometimes joke Bitcoin is number go up technology. And there's a meme in the industry, wag me, we're all going to make it. I think what's happening in week one of the Trump administration is this clarity is helping people, and particularly markets, understand that we are not all going to make it. There are going to be winners and there are going to be losers. And this administration has made it very clear that they're perfectly content picking winners and losers.
Are AI coins going to be winners in the future? There's been this dovetailing of the AI trade within crypto, and they've taken a brutal hit, of course, in the current narrative.
Look, I think the AI crypto narrative is a confusing one. Two things I look at. One, how does crypto make AI better or safer? And the jury is out there. And then the reverse is, how does AI make crypto better or safer? There, I think we've used AI to create new casinos in crypto in the form of agents or online accounts tied to LLMs that are creating their own coins and launching their own coins. To me, that's not what's interesting. What I'm looking at is how can crypto and some of the opportunities around aggregation, optimization, and financialization help crypto make AI better. And there I'm really looking at what Apple is doing. Smaller models run locally on devices, I think, is very interesting opportunity for crypto. Obviously, the big story around DeepSeek is what's going to happen to all of this energy and compute capex. And I think there are some of the early efforts we're seeing in crypto to aggregate the long tail of compute into these marketplaces where you can pay in stablecoins or dollars is really interesting.
Oh, it goes all the way back to Filecoin of old. But I'm interested, Meltem, in what the regulatory spirits have meant underlying all of what is meant and felt like number go up on Bitcoin. What has the trading told you?
Yeah, if we look at markets, right, what I think is always so interesting is you see a lot of sentiment online, and it's easy to say something, but if you want to know what people are truly thinking, you have to look at markets and you have to look at flows. The biggest week of inflows we had in the last year into crypto ETFs, right, which are a great proxy, $4 billion the week that Trump won the election, okay? Last week, with all of the regulatory quote-unquote clarity, or at least setting of direction with Trump administration, the executive orders being signed, $2 billion in inflows. So the expectation is always better than the reality, right? Markets not reacting positively. CME Bitcoin futures contract had the biggest drop in open interest in its entire trading history yesterday. So it is very clear that on crypto, traders, markets are feeling overextended, just like they did on the big AI names, and there's been a pullback. The question is, how much of that is going to come back with clarity, and how much of that is going to come back when we actually start to see reality catch up with hype?